hotels. Currently have Dream Hotel opening in late September. Along with Dream Hotel, we have several food and beverage outlets. We're bringing the world famous Tao Group that will be opening in late October. Tao is also has several brands. They have 4 of the top 10 restaurants in the U.S. Beauty and Essex is one of their brands in New York and Las Vegas. That will be opening up along with Tao, along with Avenue Lounge. So we're creating a whole complex and a whole district in the Cahuenga corridor. Across from that, we're also opening the Thompson Hotel, which is getting ready to break ground here shortly.
That's great. Now, Chris, I read in the LA Times some time ago, there was an article entitled Harry versus Mickey. We don't want to create any controversy here, but talked about spending $1.6 billion. So what are the various elements of this plan? What can we expect coming out as the result of this $1.6 billion?
A little bit about Harry versus Mickey. It's just, for us, when we look at it, it's almost a win-win situation. Obviously, when Disney builds something down in Anaheim, or when we build something here, it brings more tourists either to their area or to our area. And some of those tourists are obviously going to visit the other business as well. So there might be a short-term impact to one or the other as locals maybe adjust where they go that particular year. But in general, when someone invests this amount of money, it kind of raises the tide for all of those businesses. For me, being a part of the last 5 or 6 years, you're spending $1.6 billion. It's been a lot of fun. There's some.
I can imagine.
Some of us have been around within that business for 20 years and always believed in what we had as a product. Always believed if we put the money into the business, then the visitors would come and the business results would follow. And it's very, very rewarding to see us in the middle of that process right now and seeing the returns from that process turn out exactly like we expected they would. And it's far, far bigger than just attractions. It's all the things that we had to do to enable that growth that happened behind the scenes that, in interest of time, I won't go into, but if someone wants to talk about later, we certainly can talk about it. But it's been really exciting.
That's great. Well, certainly there's a tremendous amount of excitement and investment, but Alex, I don't know if you saw this, but the LA Economic Development Corporation released a report entitled LA People, Industry, and Jobs 2015 to 2020. And in that, they said that city and county both have a large proportion of their resident population with low levels of educational attainment. It also noted that almost 25% of the population has less than a high school education, and high school graduates account for an additional 20. So how does industry connect to talent that there appears to be a challenge with regards to talent in the region?
Well, we do know that the dropout rate with LAUSD is improving. We put some programs in place to make sure that students are getting a high school education and able to transition over to higher education. And the thing about community college is that we have a lot of flexibility in how we put remedies together in treatment so that our students do see themselves crossing the finish line on high school education. And for example, we have a Gateway to College program where we take the students who have not been successful at the comprehensive level of high school and put them in a community college setting. We provide wraparound services and develop a holistic approach to them, finishing their foundational classes while they're taking college credit. So they are completing their high school diploma, and they're also making progress towards certificates and associate's degrees. And so it's still important for industry to be at the table with us and to help design the career pathways that the state of California is now providing additional funding to really customize that experience for students. And when they get they're brilliant kids. They're just socially, economically challenged. But they're brilliant kids, and once they get around a support group, have the training, and get their hands on projects, they do become owners of their educational career experience and pathway. And so, again, unless industry is coming into the classrooms and speaking about the experience in your flight to where you are today, they need to have that interaction because at the end of the day, our employers are the end user of our talent. So we're doing a lot of hiring intermediaries to be that connector to employment and industry and bringing them into the fold of secondary and post-secondary education.
Thank you. So Robert, when is the Argyle expected to open, and what features are you most excited about, and what should